Shalom, Dan.
Shalom,
Shalom.
mate. Shalom, mate.
Welcome, everyone, to LJ's Spurs chat. Welcome to Dan. Right, Spurs fans. As the storm batters the UK, a storm has already begun battering Tottenham Hotspur Football Club over the last 24 hours. Where do we start? Van der Ven arguing with the fans, Porro arguing with the fans, but seems to be arguing with one fan but getting applause from the rest. Polinia seemed to be in discussion with the fan who Van der Ven was arguing with, who Van der Ven seemed to be off him out into the car park. Thomas Frank was booed as he walked over to applaud him. Thomas Frank said, "It's very tough to sit here right now, and we haven't got anything out of overall a good performance. I think we started well, got 1-0 up, conceding 2 goals on second phase set pieces, especially the second one. We needed to do much better, but I really like the character in the team and from the players. They gave everything. The second half, I think we were completely on top and kept going, even though disappointments and small setbacks, which we talked about before. Work very, very hard with the players and the team on that. We didn't score just inside the post from Richie, overturned the penalty. We kept going, getting the equaliser. After that, I think we are closer to winning than Bornemouth are with the Mickey header, with all the good opportunities. So to sit here and concede in 5-6 minutes of extra time is very painful, very tough, but that's football. I've got a lot more comments from Frank, but we'll have to split it up after we'll bore everyone to death, Dan. Yeah, football is about fine lines, and I suppose if Mickey van der Ven's header would have got him, brilliant save, by the way, by the Bornemouth keeper. But to say that we was on top in the second half, do you agree with that, Dan? And what did you think of the overall performance?
I think the performance was never there. I don't think we was ever in control. So I don't know what he's looking at, what he's seeing. Even else, I just don't know how he could sit there and say some of the things that he's saying. We was never in control of that game. Not at one point, even when we went 1-0 up, could I see that we were ever in total control of that game. And I think it was only a matter of time before Bournemouth got into the game. To be honest, they were a bit slow starting. Look, listen, we are going through this stage again, right? It feels like Groundhog Day. Every time we're coming on to do the show now, Lou, it seems like every single time it's this player's done this mistake's done this, Frank's not picked him, we've lost, we've drawn, we've not gone for it, the team don't know what the fuck they're doing, the players are not playing for the manager hasn't got a clue, the board's not backing the manager. It's a whole massive circle that we keep going round again. 2 years, started off well with Ange, and then after 10 games, you've got some injuries, and then it went a little bit down the pan and not a lot. And we had those kind of like same conversations, what we're having again now about a manager and he hasn't got a clue and the players are not playing for him. So we're going through this whole cycle again. And actually, I agree with what the players have come out and said in Romero, that the people at the top don't actually come out and say anything when they should be the ones to come out and say something. They should be the leaders at the end of the day. And I just can't see at this moment in time, even more so than when Ange was in charge, I can't see us getting out of this massive hole we're in. Even under Ange, I could see us having a go and being high and being really offensive and getting on and scoring goals. Having a go. Here now, we spoke a bit earlier. And last night during the game, we are seeing a bang average manager, and that's all he is. He's never won anything. He had a couple of half decent seasons with Brentford, never done anything else. We've hired him. Everybody, me, you included, thought that he was going to be this tactical man that could adjust during the game to what was put in front of him and all this lot. And his changes looked good. It's now, to me, proving that he hasn't got a clue. Last night, he was so fixated on Semenyo being the danger man that they actually failed to even realise that Bournemouth don't just have one danger man. If Alisson, Tavernier, there's other players in that team that can destroy you straight away. And for me, it's like a chessboard when we set up and how he sets the team up. And it doesn't matter who's on the pitch, who's in what position. It's the same static motion. They don't deviate from it. They don't come forward. They don't press in ones and twos, threes. They don't press as packs. They don't hassle players. The opposition has so much time on the ball, and we've seen that last night, and we've seen it we've seen it all this season, other than a couple of games where teams have had so much time, so much countless passes, and we've been ripped open, and we give away stupid mistakes. You can't tell me that at this moment in time, mistakes that we were making 4 months ago, we're still making them now. We're not picking up strikers. We're not picking up. Me and you are centre halves. Right, you pick him up and I'll mark the space, or vice versa. There's none of that between Van der Ven and Kuti. Do you know what I mean?
Goals as a header in between.
It's got basically the club's in shit state, and the manager, the fans have had enough. They're the ones that pay the money. I can totally understand where they're coming from. I totally get what Kuti's saying when he's come out and said it. It's a bit like what Conte said. These people are just sit there, and I mean, look, it wouldn't surprise me if Van der Ven doesn't sign a new contract now. But then I said to you last night, is he actually that good a defender, or is it his pace that's actually making him a better defender than what he is? That's my opinion. I like him. I think he's a good defender, but is he top quality? Maybe he might prove us wrong. He may leave, go somewhere else, an easier league to play in, then he'll look like a worldie. But at this moment in time, him, Kuti, Paro, they look bang average in a very average team with a very average manager. Look, we said this before. Sorry?
I'll bring in the manager. He's so negative. I just want to add this in. Look, pre-match, when asked about playing the Bournemouth side, which hadn't won in 11 games, he replied, Bournemouth are one of the hardest teams to play against in this league. I mean,
he's setting his stall out there already, isn't he?
Exactly that. It's absolutely ridiculous, man.
It's something is said before every single game.
Yeah.
Every single time. Now, maybe he's lost it now. Maybe he's got that. And do you honestly think that he's going to turn this around? Do you honestly think that the board's going to go and give him 100, 150 million, whatever they're going to give him, to go and get us out of this massive big hole that we're in, to then say, come the summer, if we scrape and stay in the Premier League, because we ain't winning a cup this year, and if we scrape and stay in the Premier League, that they're going to fucking back him again.
It looks to me like they're going to back him in a small way just to try and get him out of the shit. But
yeah, but I mean,
I said to you before we come on, it is really worrying me, because when you see players arguing like that with the fans, it proper worries me. So, as I said to you, they're going to say, "Fuck this! I don't want to play for these." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I can understand where they're coming from.
The players have got to understand. The players themselves are in this. They are there for the blame as well. Fucking last night. I mean, let's face it. I said to you last night, their winner came through fucking Spence instead of passing the ball, trying to travel with it and holding on for it too long, and then he fucking lost it, and then they broke on us. Do you know what I mean? Both their goals came from an unmarked player that was free to have 2 or 3 touches, 4 touches, get the ball out of his feet, and then cross it in. If Alisson was never fucking marked.
Why don't we close down people when they're trying to cross it? Hello,
evening, Sammy. I don't know.
But
I honestly do not know, mate.
Thomas Frank said on the Van der Ven and Porro's altercations with the Spurs fans after the game, I haven't seen that situation. That's one thing. I think it's fair to say everyone involved at Tottenham, the players, staff, fans, everyone is it's a tough one to take today. I think hopefully everyone can see how hard we work to get. We're moving in the right direction. I think overall the performance was good. That's worrying for me, even saying that, especially in the second half, in a game where we deserve to get more. That is extremely painful to be part of. So, of course, people are frustrated. I'm frustrated. That's natural. And this, what do you think of this, Dan? I mean, when I first saw this, I'm laughing at it now, but I weren't last night. I thought it was an AI thing. But apparently it was real. Thomas Frank seen holding an Arsenal cup, well, a cup with an Arsenal logo on. And he said, I definitely did not notice it. It would be completely stupid of me to take it if I knew. And then he said, it's a little bit sad that I need to be asked about it. I would never do something so stupid.
Beyond me, mate. The only thing that for me is that
Like the
the only thing.
Brentford manager.
Yeah, definitely. He's questioning everything now, isn't he? Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? But for me, the only thing that springs to my mind on that is that when you actually look at it, all the seats behind him are red. Not all Bournemouth seats are red, are they?
I don't know, but he was. It must have happened because.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you've got stories coming out that he's an Arsenal fan and this, that, and the other already. It's crazy, mate. Whatever the thing is, right? He's got to understand that he's at Tottenham now, and it's totally different from being at Brentford. If this is if this was at Brentford, and they were going through this, the media's not on him. He's not on him like they are now. He's got to understand he's at Tottenham. He's at a top club, not a top team. He's at a top club, so we think. I just think that the owners look. This is a boiling point now, and this is a combination of 20+ years of Enoch being there, Levy being there, not backing properly, just wanting. We've said this before, wanting to get the karting track, wanting to get the concerts, the boxing, all of the NFL stuff. They've concentrated on that more. If they are not going to fucking back the manager and back the team and make this club a top team and make them a top team, I won't say again because we've never ever been a top team, and make us a top team and make us compete, then they need to sell the fucking club. They just need to fucking go and just get rid of it. So somebody's going to come in and go, no, we want to fucking make this a football fucking team for the fans to be fucking proud of. And that's all that needs to happen. Look, nobody's going to fucking turn around. If they sell up, everybody's going to be happy. Nobody's going to be on their backs about selling up at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? If you can't handle it, when you ain't got the dough to back the team and the manager, then fucking just get out. Just go. Do you know what I mean? Because we can't keep going on, hiring and firing and going through this same stuff again where managers and players are attacking the fans are attacking the players. We can't do it. Because we're just a laughing stock. This is the second season again that we're the laughing stock. We was laughing stock with Conte, Pochettino with the Champions League final. All of this stuff, we've been a laughing stock for years, and it ain't going to stop. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you think about? For those who haven't heard it, Romero came out, and I actually fair play to him for saying it. Apologies to all fans of you who follow us everywhere, who are always there and will continue to be. We are responsible. There's no doubt about it. But we will keep facing up to it and trying to turn the situation around for ourselves and for the club. At times like this, it should be other people coming out to speak, but they don't, as has been happening for several years now. They only show up when things are going well to tell a few lies. We'll stay here working, sticking together and giving it our all to turn it around. Especially at times like this, keeping quiet, working harder and moving forward is altogether. It's part of the football. Altogether it'll be easier. He's having a dig at the board there, isn't he? And that Vinay was supposed to be coming here, Dan, and being open. He hasn't said fuck all.
Of course he hasn't.
So
even we said this already.
I wouldn't know there is, but for him to come out and say that, fair play. And I read later on
he changed
that
it.
He got bollocking, and Frank said, "Oh, you probably need to ask him. It's not often he does press, so you need to speak to him. I know that he's been here for 5 years. That's one thing. What I do know is I've been here for 7 months, and I see a very aligned club." And he went on to say that him and Johan had a chat with him earlier on, and since then he altered his thing. But he said it now. They are, mate. They're absolutely.
Three fucking stooges, mate.
Yeah.
Let's face it. But what's Vinay ever done? He's done fuck all at Arsenal. Lang's done fuck all at Flippin' Villa. We've been over this. Frank's done fuck all at Brentford. They're not winners. They're not winners. They're not winners at anything.
I think they are going away, and I think we're going to lose Van der Ven as well, unless there's some miraculous turnaround.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? For me, I'm not even bothered. Like if the three of them go, if the three of them go, then if they're going to go right and they don't want to be there, I'd rather fucking sell them than them actually us forcing them to fucking stay, because it just makes the team worse. If they want to go, any team that buys them's got to pay fucking top fucking dollar. And that's the way the club should go down it. And then they need to engineer it. And then we bring up the young lads that are back from flipping, that are on loan, and we get them fucking back in, and we start fucking again with a team of young lads, and we just fucking go at it. We build a team together. Not these players that have been there and they've been through so many managers that have had fucking ups and downs and losses, and the press and the media and all of this shit, because they've all got grudges somewhere along the line because they ain't playing for the fucking badge. Do you know what I mean? You see how much it means to Paulinho, and I know he's only been there like for a few months, how much when he scored that equaliser, you see how much it means to him.
Some goal that, wasn't it, Dan?
Yeah, it was a brilliant goal, mate. Brilliant goal. But the thing is, I mean, I disagreed with you and Ari and that a bit last night. I didn't think Tell had that a good a game, and I said the same thing today about somebody online, and they said, this Tell lad, he's a top
I think it's
guy.
because I said to you last time, Dan, my standards have dropped, and he was just like a shining light in a very dull.
Yeah, and then people were slagging fucking Javi off again last night. I don't think he even fucking did that fucking bad. He didn't. How can you play when your team's fucking full of wankers?
Yeah. Hello, John.
Thomas Franks, Lily White Army.
Oh dear.
How are we doing, boys?
Just to cheer you up, John, when you come on here, I'm going to run through the latest injury news, right? Kudus has injured his tendon and quad, and the club don't expect him back until after the March international break. Lucas Bergvall is being assessed today, but he could be out for a while. Rodrigo Benkencourt also assessed today, but looks like a bigger hamstring injury. On Kuvalevsky, he had an injection 10 days ago, and we'll know in 3 to 4 weeks whether that has settled, and then he can get back on the grass.
Fuck me, that's a long injection, isn't it?
Yeah, but there is hope. Tottenham have agreed personal terms with Brazilian left-back Souza from Santos. That deal should be going through in the next 20 to 48 hours. So now, John, we've probably got just Polinia and Archie Gray as our midfielders.
That's all right. We've got Archie. Bit of potential.
Fucking right, we've got Archie.
Well, you know one of them is going to get injured now. Isn't they?
Do you know, I don't care no more.
It's
You're
just
right, Milton.
to another, isn't it, at the moment?
Season 3. We should have kept hands, shouldn't we?
Sorry, Souza from Santos, left back, 19. Another one that's got potential. I mean,
we'll chuck him out on loan, though, won't we? Though. You know?
The thing is, I never slag young players for coming to Tottenham because you do it. But who's going to be expected to come in and be like Roberto Carlos? Obviously on the other side, but you know what I'm trying to say, because we are in serious fucking trouble. We are in serious trouble. Me and Dan do agree on that, don't we, Dan?
Oh, we've got the war chest. We've got the war chest, Lou. The imaginary war chest.
Fucking war chest. What do you think about what's going on, John?
I blame it all on the owners. Blame it all on the owners. The recruitment, everything. Enoch, they just need to fuck off, don't they?
I think that is what the main Enoch, isn't it? Yeah.
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 But you can't blame them.
They're not the ones.
Well, Danny.
They're not the ones that are getting the shit, though, are they, really? Do you know what I mean?
No.
And the players and the fans.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what now, if we get battered by Villa, I mean, Villa, because we're so shit, they'll probably rest a few. If they don't and we lose 3 or 4-0, you know the marches are going to start again. But John and Dan, listen, we are sat 14th, right? And this is the run. This is our next 9 games. West Ham at home, Burnley away, City home, United away, Newcastle home, Woolwich at home, Fulham away, Palace at home, Liverpool away. And with a massively depleted squad, I can't see us winning many points out of that. Can you?
2
And
points.
that's what
Do you know what, Lou? I think we'll be all right for half of them games.
you reckon.
Yeah. Have faith. We've got to have faith in something, haven't we? We'll have faith in the players. Can only get behind Frank. I've just had enough of Enoch. Complete enough. Had enough of them. I'm just behind the players, behind the manager. Oh, mate. I
Are
support
you behind
Spurs.
Thomas Frank, John?
Pardon?
Are you behind Thomas Frank?
Yeah, I am now because he's become an underdog. You know, I'm always behind the underdog, Lou.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
do
I
you
don't
think,
care,
John?
no.
You think though? Do you think that because we've all seen how he sets his team up and
Yeah.
how static they are and how
Yeah.
regimented they are in their formation? They don't press. They go to the halfway line and that's where they stay. They stay in their positions. They don't deviate from it. We're so easy to play through, so easy to score goals against when we don't pick up like
You're
strikers
bang
and
on.
defenders. But so for me, I don't see even having top quality players is going to make anything the difference if that's what he's going to ask them to do, or is he going to change, or is he saying I haven't got the players, this is what I have to do? Because surely you're not asking those players to stay like they are, because I can't see us winning any game playing like we are.
Do you know what? I think he's coming to this. I think he's coming to Tottenham Hotspur, and he's got so much pressure on him. Not an excuse for Thomas Frank, by the way. He's got so much pressure on him that he wasn't the right man for the job in the beginning. But what are we going to do, Dan?
That's what we said earlier. We can't keep hiring and firing.
No, we can't. We've got to stick. We've got to get one and stick with them. And Enoch don't do that, do they? They like to fucking give us the smoke screen and the mirrors and everything else.
They've already been saying that there was a emergency meeting today to talk about results and where Thomas Frank sits and what's going to be the next move.
Well, this is the ideal time to get rid of the manager. Is January, isn't it? Otherwise, we've got to wait.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You know, we've got to wait till the end of the season. So,
what's this? Do you know, any of you know what this mush is on about?
Hey, so not a word on Gay Bowens, North Louisiana, North. Sassol. I ain't got fucking Scooby. I'm thick as arseholes, Lou.
Who's Lascelles arsehole?
Lascelles. Yeah, I'm thick as arseholes, Lou. I can hardly see that even with these fucking magnifying specs.
You have to expand on that. Yeah, it's Thomas Frank. Yes, Thomas Frank said on the criticism, last 5 games, this amazes me, this does. The last 5 games we've played, it's been consistent, good competitive performances. Through the roof, no, but good, competitive, consistent performances. That's what you need in a long season. Those 5 games should have given us more than 5 points, 8, 9, 10 points. And if you get that from those games, it's different. That's what we are focusing on. Overall, like the performance, it's my job to face all the scrutiny. I can face all the questions. I can take all the blame. I can take all of that. But my job is to look through everything, look through the defeat last night. Of course, it's very emotional and tough to take for everyone, but it was anyways good, and we deserve more than that. We need to keep doing that, especially the last 2 games. Minimum 4 points we should have, if not more. It's the perfect storm. In a storm, someone is building fences and hiding behind it. Others are building windmills and getting stronger and getting more energy and learning from it.
Yeah, well, that ain't the team. They're not getting fucking energy.
What the fuck is he on about with that one? That goes right over my head.
He's speaking in fucking riddles again.
Yeah. Fuck me. Fucking Enoch's turned him mad. That's what's happened.
No, this club has.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the wind-up, the Chavulet. You just said loose arseholes and gay boners.
Oh, that was funny, wasn't it? Fucking hell.
Oh, dear, oh dear.
Classic. He must be at least 12. You know what I mean? Fucking hell.
What's all that windmills and capers on about? I don't get it.
I'm still trying to work out fucking what his name is, to be honest with you.
I
I
would
wanna
get rid of Frank now and get Robbie Keane. Well, I would get Redknapp. I've said it before, to interim manager. But to be fair, it doesn't really matter, does it, Dan?
It doesn't matter.
Look, now
I don't think it matters.
We've got no players left, man.
You see, for me now, if they get rid of him, you're asking somebody to come in who's probably not going to get the job in the summer. And then what players do you get in? We've got so many injuries. We've got hardly any people coming back. We've just sold fucking Johnson. We've sent fucking people out on fucking loan. We're short, so fucking short. And yet we still don't play the fucking young lads.
No, he's an absolute fucking. He's a proper menace for this, though. He's not been playing the youth at all, has he? They've been sitting on the bench and just bringing them on for like fucking 3 minutes at a time. And that Dane Scarlett, you can't expect him to change your game in fucking 6 minutes, what he come on for the other night, you know? That's a fucking joke. Put him on at fucking 45 minutes.
Yeah. Give him a fucking chance.
I just think it's sad, to be honest with you.
Fucking hell, Lou. This geezer's a cunt, isn't he?
Is he on about Sass or who was that fucking idiot you had that interview thing going on with?
He's banned, mate. He's gone. He was a troll. Yeah, I've got rid of him. Don't panic. Don't panic.
He obviously knows.
I do. Oh, the big question is now, will they have to go out and buy players now? Surely to God.
Well, they've got a reaction by now, haven't they?
We're at bare bones, John. We've got no that injury thing. We're fucked.
That's what I'm saying. We've got reactionary transfers coming in now, haven't we? We're going to have young blokes, anybody who we can get our hands on for a cheap value price with a Sainsbury's yellow label sticker on them.
I don't know how many months I've said that for, Milton. I've said that for ages, mate. I really have. He's banging in goals in training and all that. Give the man a chance. I don't know why he doesn't give him a chance.
This is why we don't see any of our youngsters coming through.
Yeah.
We won't see youngsters coming through, Dan. They're just they coach them for value to sell them on, don't they? And that's it.
Yeah, and
they're not for the first team.
That's the Levy. That's the Levy mould. That is.
Yeah, they're not for the first team at all.
And you know what I mean? Thomas Frank doesn't improve any fucking player. He's not improved anybody.
Hey, where's he got?
Simon!
I'm jumping off in about 4 minutes.
Hello, Chavy.
Have I missed Dan's big rant?
I think you've missed all of ours rant. We haven't really gone on to the game. I'm sure you've heard everything that's gone on, Simon. The Romero thing, the latest injury news, have you? All that.
It's a big fucking shit show, really, isn't it?
I mean, I was saying, what do we do now? They have to go out and he can spend because we've now got Polinia and Gray. That's it. That is it until like Basuma and Sarr come back. We haven't got anyone. It's mental. It's absolutely mental. We're in trouble. And I read out the fixtures. And what did you say, Dan? 2 points we'll get from that. Did you say?
I said 2 points.
Simon, what do you think about the arguments between the? Because I was saying to Dan, and Dan was sort of. See, I don't disagree with Simon that much anymore. It's now Dan I disagree with every night. I said to him, I get really worried, right, when players and fans have that altercation thing, because I'll be like, if that was me, I'd be like, I don't want to play for these arseholes. Although I can understand it. But what's your view on that? I mean, it looked like Mickey van der Ven was asking the geezer to meet him in the car park after.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it gets like. And some of the things that some of the people say, I think that at the end of the day, these boys on the pitch, they're humans. And there's a line and people are saying all sorts of crazy stuff. And you don't know what this guy said to him. But for Mickey to get in that situation, you have to think that he's crossed the line somewhere. I mean, look, Mickey's frustrated with the game, with the team, with the setup, with the fans, with everything. And rightly, Mickey deserves to be playing for a much better team than this.
Yeah. And Romero's...
And I don't know what this guy said to him, but I'd imagine he's crossed some sort of line with whatever he said.
What do you think about Romero's statement? Because I was quite happy to see him do that, to be honest.
I mean, he's not lying, is he?
No.
He's
I know
not.
he
He's not
wants to
said any
say
lines. He's the
you should
captain
keep
at the end of the day.
your mouth shut and get your head down and get on with it. But when you're living it, and this is your job and your livelihood, and you've won a World Cup and you're putting up with this shit week in, week out, I think you probably should say something.
Yeah.
For him to come out, though, and say that if I read between the lines here, Johnny, yeah, if he said again lies, people come out and things are going out and tell lies, do you think that he feels like, I'm trying to read between the lines here, when he stayed, because he did want to go, they'll make you captain, and we will be bringing in better players, and they haven't. Do you reckon that's...
Yeah. I think it was quite a vague statement, wasn't it? It's like you can read between the lines, but it's quite vague, isn't it, what he said?
If he feels they're telling lies, that's all I can imagine. Because why would he have stayed? You're not just going to stay at a club, because we're going to make you captain. Because if you think the club's shit, you don't want to be their captain. But surely they must have said to him, look, we're going to make your club captain, obviously put your wages up, and we're going to get better players in.
You don't think because he is captain and part of the leadership squad, you don't think before January he's asked them, what transfers are we getting in? And they've just totally bullshitted him.
Yeah. I think they bullshitted him, haven't they? Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got this far in the... Because if we was forward thinking, we would have got transfers in the first week, wouldn't we? So they can hit the ground running. You know,
well, they're reactive. They're not proactive. I mean, no. I'm one of the probably the few. I don't know about you lot, but people on social media is always have a look at that. They're going mad about Brendan Johnson. My personal opinion is I don't really care that he's gone. In my opinion, because I thought he was lazy. But
dirty slag, you dirty slag.
But you don't sell him until you've got a replacement. Though,
thank you. I was going to say, I think it's absolutely criminal to sell him without having a replacement there.
Yeah, and for Frank to turn around and say we had an opportunity to sell a player, knowing damn well that we're going to be 2 weeks into the window and we haven't fucking signed anybody.
Yeah, it's been a week now, so they haven't lined up a replacement. It's unprofessional mismanagement. It shows to me that the Lewis family, they're not a footballing family, are they?
No, come on, they're not a footballing family. They're an asset family, aren't we? Tottenham Hotspur is an asset. We're not a football club.
This Brennan Johnson situation is so classically Enoch. They saw the money and thought, well, we'll probably get someone else in later on. I mean, a month ago they're saying about, we pumped 100 million into the club. Then you hear all this stuff. There's 150 million ready for transfers. Then you sell Brennan, and then we still haven't bought anyone. And the only thing I'm hearing is we're buying some kid from Santos who is going to be a backup left back. Yeah. So what are we doing to actually solve the problems that we've got here, right now? As far as I can see, nothing. And selling Brennan, and then literally within 2 days, Kudus is injured, just sums of shit show up.
Yeah.
And it's been like that every single window, every single season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've never replaced Kane. They've never replaced Son. Not really.
Everton, they never replaced fucking Dembele. We're going back, way back.
They never replaced Gareth Bale.
No.
Or Ericsson. It's profit over glory.
Every single season, and there's one or two top quality players that we've had, and we've never ever fucking replaced them. Or we have replaced them with 5 other players that have been absolutely bang average and fucking shit.
I'm trying. This is another thing for you. I don't know if I know you've seen it, Dan. I don't know if Johnny might have seen it, Simon might not have. Change for Spurs have issued a statement, and they've obviously sent it to the club. This is before all last night's shenanigans. This is a defining window for the club. After finishing just above the bottom 3 in the league last year, it was clear the squad needed serious investment. The Lewis family trust, Vinay, whatever his name is, Lang and Paratici, have told supporters that they were ready to be ambitious and prioritise trophies after Daniel Levy stood down. During the past, we have too often failed to capitalise on the summer or January windows. So a change in strategy was welcomed by the fan base when you said that. We desperately need new additions for the first team and further squad depth, which is more than possible if club are serious about backing the team with proper investment this month. With Kudus potentially out for a long period, we are now incredibly short across our attack after selling Johnson. As I said, it's just all before the injuries, what we just spoke about. The club has to be bold this window, and we are yet to see that. Fans also desperately need to hear more about the long-term footballing strategy and some clarity on the director of football role, Paratici widely reported to be leaving. We will be planning action if the club fails to deliver again.
Oh, do you know what? He's a boring fucking cunt, that geezer, isn't he? We will be planning action. He should have been fucking giving ENIC out for the last fucking 15 years. I can't stand that fucking change for Tottenham. What, change your underpants for Tottenham? Go fuck yourself, you middle-class little bunch of season ticket bastards.
Well, they took credit for something. Oh,
They took credit for Levy's pretending to go, and when Levy's in the shadows, he still owns fucking 25%.
What makes you laugh? I'll tell you what makes you laugh. Sorry, what makes me laugh is we all know sitting here now, if Daniel Levy was still here, Thomas Frank would be gone by now.
Probably.
100%.
Well, listen, I'm gonna have to bang out, mate.
Cheers,
so
Dan. Cheers, Dan. Don't drink too much, Jeff.
God bless Dan. Good health, brother.
Yeah, same to you all. Yeah, we'll see the same result on fucking Saturday when we get hammered by Villa, no doubt. 2 or 3-0, I expect.
Yep, season over. And then it's just a relegation. Right, that's it.
Yes. Right, listen, catch these boys in a bit. See you later. Bye.
Simon, what can be done or what needs to be done now? Because we are in trouble, aren't we?
I mean, they need to show this ambition that they're talking about in the transfer market. We've got holes all over the squad, and now we've got even more injuries. We're literally down to the bare bones. I mean, now we're at the stage where we probably need to start recalling players from loans because that's all we've got left to look at. But we need to start.
All the injuries, Simon?
Sorry?
Did you hear about all the injuries, or do you want me to run them through what one found out?
Go back over the list and then we'll see.
Well, it says Mohamed Kudus has injured his tendon
3
and
months.
quad. He's out until he won't expect him back until after the March international break.
Yeah.
Bergval's been assessed today, but it looks like a serious one. Bentancur also assessed today, but looks like a bigger hamstring injury. On Kuvileski, he had an injection 10 days ago, and we'll know in 3 to 4 weeks.
3 weeks away from even
whether he can be back on the grass. Nothing about Solanke.
Or Madders, because they're done for the season, I reckon. They don't even talk about them anymore.
I don't even think we'll see Maddison back in a Spurs shirt sometimes. I have this weird little inkling.
If Villa don't miss any players, they will hit us 4-0, 100%. But they do need to. They desperately need now to invest in probably 5 or 6 players, don't they? So they've proven players.
I mean, the problem is that the money we've got, we can only really afford 3 of the quality we want.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you bang on there.
You got to choose wisely. We've got to sort out this left-sided problem. We need some. I mean, I still talk about Dembele to this day because no one else has carried the ball from box to box and that type of play. We haven't had. Modric is the only player who's kind of done similar stuff over the years, but we need that a Modric, Dembele, one of these guys who you can rely on in the middle of the park to get the ball, not lose the ball, play the fucking thing forward for a change. I mean, it's just basics. But so we need a proper left back, not this kid from Santos. I mean, buy the kid from Santos if he's available for, 12 million euro or whatever they're talking. But we need a proper 30, 40, 50 million pound left back that's going to step in and actually do a job. Then that lets Spence go over to the right and keep Porro honest.
Yeah.
So then we need to sort this left problem out. But at this point, we need to sort both wings out now because we've Brennan out and Brennan gone and Kudus injured. We've got no wingers. We've got Tellen Odebert.
We've got no wingers, Simon, and we've got no midfielders now.
It's desperate.
Do you think, though, like I was saying earlier, I know John agrees this is the result of years of crap investment by Enoch. It's finally
This goes back to before. This goes back to the Poch days, and Poch said we need a rebuild, and they ignored him. They let him run. After he said we need a rebuild, not only did they ignore him, they literally went 2 consecutive transfer windows without buying anybody, and they was like, "We don't care. We'll stagnate the whole thing. We don't care. We'll save a few quid." And from all the way back to then, Poch was saying it for his last 18 months. I mean, Poch's last 18 months was horrible football to watch. It was like watching this football now. And somehow we dragged ourselves to a Champions League final in the middle of all that crap. Somehow. But then after it, we went into free fall. And we've been through all sorts. We've tried and tested. We've tried Jose. We've tried Conte. We've tried Nuno. We've tried Ange. We've tried all sorts. We've been here, there, and everywhere, and tried every type of manager, and nothing changes. Nothing.
The common denominator.
Enoch.
Financial ceilings and assets, and you know what? They don't want to take a risk, do they? Just spend your money and take a risk. That's why the elite clubs are fucking elite, because they take risks on players.
Well, a prime example.
And they fork out.
A prime example of taking massive risks, and it's done well for them, is Villa. I mean, they're right up to the fair play thing, and they've gambled, and now they're seeing what the gamble.
And to make matters even worse, we're one of the richest clubs in Europe.
Yeah, it is.
You know.
So even you said then, John, and fair play to you, we've all got our opinion. I haven't really got an opinion on it, but change for Tottenham. You know, you say they're wankers, whatever. That's your opinion. But we probably need them at the moment to do another. We do need a massive, and I mean massive, demonstration, because it is profit over glory again, unless they prove us wrong in this window. And this
but where are they, Lou? Where are they at the start of every season? They only wait for the drama. They're like YouTubers. They just wait for the drama.
Yeah, I'm saying that's the only thing we can hope for, ain't it? Unless someone else comes up with something. Do you know what I mean? Because I can't see it changing under this.
And to make matters even worse, they're just a group of, I think, 12 season ticket holders. You know, they're just doing it for clicks and likes, aren't they? Like the rest of them, they're not Spurs down to the bone like we are. You know, old-fashioned Birkinshaw's fucking army. We've seen it all. These are just youngsters that just ain't got a fucking clue.
What do you think they're going to do, Simon? Do you think they're going to have to spend now? Otherwise, we will be in serious trouble.
Well, the thing is, right, they're trying to fatten up the goose. They're trying to fatten up the goose to sell it, but the problem is at the moment they're not investing in it, and they're not going to have anything worth selling. The problem is we've got a business with a football club attached to it, rather than a football club that's a well-run business.
Yep.
And it's always money first, and it's always other things, whether it's contracts, whether it's NFL, whether it's go-kart tracks, you name it. It always feels like the playing squad seems to be the last thought.
I said that to you ages ago. Sorry, I said that to John when we first started doing this. Do you know, John says, I look at us as a sports facility, with football being one of the sports what is here, where it should be a football club first, shouldn't it, Simon? Yeah.
I mean, these guys, they talk about all of how they're about the team, and they've put money in the club, and they've got money ready for transfers. Not seen a thing. We're on the 8th of January. They should have had a signing lined up so that on the 1st of January. Why people are so pissed off is because they built up the expectation and they've delivered nothing. In fact, worse, they've started selling players and the only thing that we've got incoming is some kid from Santos, and it's just like, well, it's the same old crap all over again. And so it's not playing for it because he's longer.
See, I was one of those idiots, Simon, and I think I said this before last time he was on, that believed it, yeah? I think it's because I wanted to believe it. I was expecting within the first, say, 4 days of January, they'd come out, bang, there's an 80 million, you know what I mean, statement signing. I really did believe it. What a bell end. I think it's because I wanted to believe. My heart was ruling me head, do you know what I mean? And like you just
said,
it's exactly the same.
That's what Spurs fans live off, is hope.
It is what it's because we hope in it and we try and convince ourselves.
Yeah.
But like Simon said, they put the thing up. That's what they led us to believe, didn't they? We want to build on the Europa League trophy. We want to see more wins. The reason why we got rid of Levy was because we want to win more cups and all this.
Load of old bollocks.
Well, they made it out that it was Levy that was getting in the way of everything. But he's not here to get in the way of anything now, and nothing's happening.
No.
We're just in free fall at the moment. You look at it, we're going to get turned over by Villa, but that's a write-off. And then you look at the next 2 league games, and we've got West Ham and Burnley. And I'm not feeling confident about either of those games. And anything less than 6 points from those 2 games is a crime. West Ham are the shittest West Ham have ever been, and Burnley don't deserve to be in this division. They've already got to the stage where they look like they're resigned to going down. And West Ham are terrible.
We were lucky to draw with Wolves, to be honest. Jesus Christ. I think, though, I was going to say when, but let's just hope if they get hammered on Saturday, John, that ground will be super, super toxic. Do you think they're waiting for that to sack him?
Yeah, of course they are. He's going to be another full guy manager. The poor bastard will take it, all the pressure, and then as soon as they get rid of Thomas Frank, all the pressure goes off of Enoch again. And the cycle resets itself, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I feel for the guy because I think he's been sold an absolute fucking lemon. We got away with the Europa, and I reckon that any team in the Premier League last season that had the run that we had through the final would have won that competition. Any team. It's literally we got lucky. And it doesn't cover up for the fact that we finished 17th in the league and he's inherited a shit show and we're expecting some miracle from him and we're not getting a miracle from him. And this stuff takes time. And I feel for the guy because he has inherited an absolute sack of turd. And I don't know what we expect the guy to do with it.
No. Well, to be honest, Simon, I know many people did disagree with me when I said this last night. Going back to the game last night, I don't know if you watched it.
No, I wasn't going to put myself through it. I knew it was coming.
John, it wasn't the worst performance under
Frank. No, it wasn't. I thought it was quite a good performance, to be honest with you, Lou.
Yeah,
I thought considering, they're playing at the Vitality. We've only got a small home section as well at Vitality, haven't we? And I thought it was a good little performance.
But like I said,
I thought they put a lot of passion into it. There's a lot of thought Romero played well. I thought a couple of the players played well.
21 out of his 22 duels, to be fair to him, it's such fine margins because just before they scored the winner, which was a cracking goal, but their goalkeeper made a worldie, didn't he? From Mickey Van Header. Absolute worldie. I thought it was in. But the only thing I will moan about the performance was, and I was saying to Dan when we first came on, was they never, ever seem to stop it at source. What I mean is they never really rush out there to stop a cross coming in, do they?
No. And there's hardly ever any pressing done in the midfield either.
No, the midfield is a problem, even more of a problem now. But I don't think it was... Oh, dear. Who's this one now?
Oh, dearie. It's another 12-year-old, isn't it?
Oh, I think it is. He must have come back.
They changed their name on there. How many? He must have about 12 channels, the geezer.
Get a life, Mongrel, mate. Cheers, mate. No, but I don't. I'm not going to just jump on that. It was shit, bus. I didn't think it was shit. Me and I don't know what you think. I've got it here. So me and Danny disagreed again. As I said to Simon, I don't disagree with Simon anymore. I disagree with Dan because he said that Tell was shit, and I was sitting there watching it with my son and my brother-in-law, and I said to Danny, I think you're back on the JDs. I mean, last night, this is Tell's stats against Bornemouth. He got a cracking goal, 3 chances created, 5 successful dribbles, 4 out of 11 accurate crosses, which is a bit of a fluff thing, isn't it? Because they're only accurate if someone heads it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
1 out of 2 accurate long balls, 2 out of 2 tackles, 6 recoveries, 11 out of 14 ground duels, 1, and he was fouled 4 times. I thought for the second game in a row, John, he was quite good.
Yeah, I thought he was quite good. What's Dan on about? He must be back on the fucking drink.
Playground.
Whenever I look at Carlton United Spurs, people are sick that Old Trafford has become a playground and ashamed to buy United jerseys for my kids. Well, it's your fault for supporting Man United, isn't it, to be honest with you?
Get him a Spurs jersey.
Yeah, that's it. Get a nice little fucking lily white.
In a way, I've always said if I can see a plan, I'll back the manager even if it's shit. I'm still not happy with Thomas Frank, but now I've got to admit he must be sitting there today after that injuries things come through. And
The only thing you can do, Lou, is back him. The only thing you can do.
Hanging at the door now, kicking that door in, saying, "Look, I've got no players. I've got no players."
And this is the thing. I think the fans need to back him, but more importantly, I think the board needs to back him.
Yeah.
I did feel for him last night, Simon, because when I was watching the clips of the players arguing with the fans, and as I said before, it does make me sad that. And then I see Thomas Frank coming over, and he got spooed and he looked broken, man. He must think, what the fuck am I doing here? My attitude is, I'm going to be honest, I don't like what he's doing in a minute, but get him some players, proper proven players, and then see what he can do. If it's still shit after that, then fair enough. But if he doesn't get backed, then what can you do? He's not a magician.
No, I've seen other channels call him a fraud, but they call every manager a fraud, and these are top-class managers that they're calling frauds. It's absolutely like they're calling having a pop at Conte, having a pop at Mourinho, having a pop at Postecoglou. These are proper football managers who have achieved things.
Got to Tottenham, yeah, we are.
You know,
yeah. I don't know. I do feel sorry. I just hope that he does get back to even a little bit. Do you know what I mean? I really do.
I mean, as I say earlier, like the list of managers that we've been through, and none of them have managed to get it to work, and we've tried all sorts. I mean, the fact that Jose and Conte, both of them, this is the only club they've not won a trophy at.
Yeah,
just says more about us than it does about them, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You just look at the state of it, and then you try all the way back. I remember. So going back to like Andre Villas-Boas, and he was like the next great thing, and he turned out to be a sack of shit. And then we got Poch, and it was like a breath of fresh air, and he managed to get things working with what he had. But he was quite clear, we need to rebuild this squad, and they didn't do anything with that information. And we've just been on a downward spiral ever since then. So we're talking like 2018, 2019, that we've just been on a downward trajectory the whole time. And nothing that Enoch or Levy or anyone responsible for putting money into this club, nothing they've done supports us kind of bouncing back or like taking a chance. I mean, you look at it and everyone says, oh, wow, they're the best run club, blah, 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 blah. But all that says is that we are completely risk averse. And we're not willing to, we're allowed to spend more than we're doing. We just choose not to. Yeah. We choose not to pay enough to get the best players. We choose to scout around and try and find talent and hope for the best, that they're good enough sooner rather than later. And we don't buy ready-made players. And at the moment, we need 3, 4, 5 ready-made players.
The thing is as well, Si, right? I mean, I saw a link the other day and I nearly fell off my chair. There was links at Nico Williams, right? And I thought to myself, why would anyone at the moment want to join us? Because this is the worrying thing. When you get as shit as this and there's toxicity around the place, why would you want to join?
Yeah, so and you're telling me footballers don't talk to each other, Lou?
They do, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they must talk to each other and say, like, you don't want to come here, mate. It's absolutely fucking mental.
Yeah, it's sad. Let's go Chelsea. What's going on here? Well.
Clearly got nothing better to do. Have they got a manager yet?
Another rent boy. Yeah, they've got the manager from Strasbourg, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. They got that. No, Chelsea have got Leroy Rossignol.
Yeah.
That's a blast from the past, isn't it? Eh?
Rudy used to play for Hull and can't remember.
It's mental, isn't it? We're getting a lot of people on it tonight that are like trolls. Eh?
That's because of the drama going down.
Yeah, that's good. It means we're out there in the world and then people are paying attention then.
Yeah.
Fuck them. If they want to come in here and waste their time, then let them.
Sad. What he's banned. Go and get lost.
Stop banning them, Lou.
No, don't bother with it, mate. I've got enough stress. I can't pull my hair out. I've got none left now. But it's
Join the
sad.
club.
I think we're in serious danger if they don't back them this window, becoming West Ham, just like bloody West Ham. We actually are.
We're not a million miles off that at the moment.
We're not, though, are we?
Put it this way, we're
People
near.
are
Out of the claret and blue teams, we're nearer to being West Ham than we are Aston Villa. Put it that way.
People laughed at me earlier, Simon, when I was talking to some people on social media, saying that, look, when I showed them the fixture list, and I said we could end up in a relegation dogfight, they started laughing, saying, "No, Louis, so I'm not exaggerating." Like you said, I can't ever. Do you know in the old days? In the old days, you used to look at the fixture list, didn't you? Go, right, that's a good little one. Pick up 15, 18 points there. Do you remember that? Now, I'm thinking, where can we get 3 points? That's how much it's changed. People are looking forward to playing us.
I've reached the point where it's just like, I know we went to the game a couple of weeks back, but I've reached the point where it's just not even watchable, and I'm struggling to put myself through it.
Yeah, Simon. Did I read you out the fixtures?
Well, I know that it's West Ham and then Burnley next, and you kind of think
next 9 games
less than 6 points will do from that.
After West Ham and Burnley, right? You've got City at home, United away, Newcastle at home, Arsenal at home, Fulham away, Palace at home, Liverpool away.
Well, so you hope that we're going to get at least 4 points out of the next 2 league games. Then the next 4 after that, we'll probably get 0. Depends on how we turn up against United.
You say that, yeah? We're going to get 0. We probably are going to get 0, man. That's the thing, isn't it? We used to say it in jest.
I don't see anything that we're currently doing that gives me any confidence that we can beat anyone. And you look at it, and Wolves have managed 4 points all season, and we gave them one of those. And we were lucky that they didn't get 3.
Mm. Is there anyone on here before we go?
They are the worst team that this league has seen in years.
Someone's got to cheer me up with it. Give me some. Just say they've been taken over by Arabs or something. Dear, oh dear. Because it is so depressing. I ain't really got much more to say. I didn't go on about the game so much. It was just written in the stars that Semenyo would score because he'd done nothing all game. But again, they didn't block the cross. What's this one? Second year down, Chenna. Yeah. I don't know why they don't.
Do you know what though, Lou? About the football game last night, I thought we was going to score the winner.
What, last night?
Yeah, I thought we was going to score the winner.
It is about fine margins. It is about fine margins, ain't it? And that was a worldly save. It was in the net, to be honest. And Richie hitting the post. Wasn't it weird though, John? Because we went for a bit of a lull where Bournemouth started to get on top then. But when Richie come on, it was a totally different team when he come on.
Yeah,
He's actually playing all right lately. But I don't know what's happened. I think Mwani's the last 2 games he's been shit. Before the last 2 games, I thought, bless him, he can't score, but he hasn't exactly been given a service. But everything else about his game has been really good.
Yeah, he's a strange old player, isn't he?
He's been pony, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a strange old player, Lou. He's like, it's that famous word, isn't it? Inconsistent.
Oh, Dale, what are you doing on here, Javy? Oh, are they playing tonight, Arsenal?
Yeah, Arsenal, Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had enough already, yeah. Yeah, I think last night's results compounded my misery because Villa drew and City drew. You might as well just give Arsenal the title now.
Oh, fuck off, Lou.
Half time, 0-0, but Liverpool been on top, it says.
Okay.
They've had no shots on target. See, this makes me... Listen to this. Spurs are umming and ahhing, right, about whether to sign Polina, right? But if you look at his stats, and he hasn't played a lot of minutes because for some weird reason he preferred Bentancur, didn't he? Yeah, lately. He's still got the most tackles in the Premier League. Why don't you want to sign him? We've been crying out for number 6. I think he's good for what he does. People are hammering saying he's not creative. Bloody hell. It's not.
That's not what he's there for, is it?
No, he's not my cup of tea as a player, but for 26 mil, he's worth it, isn't he?
Number 6, John, that we've been crying out for years.
Yeah.
And he's the one
does add a little.
That was some goal, Simon. You have to watch that, Simon. That was some overhead kick, mate. Wasn't it, John?
He scored another one, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a good goal, mate. Yeah.
It was a proper, powerful effort. Great goal. And he loves it.
That's what they need, a bit of confidence. You know, I know he's an experienced player, but they still need a bit of confidence, don't they?
I think they need a few more experienced players in it, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, of course they do. The youngsters have got no one to lean on, have they?
No.
You know,
And it is
especially when it gets especially when it gets to like nervous moments when we need a winner and stuff like that. The youngsters just ain't got no one to lean on.
Yeah, that's it. 100%. That comment there. He sits there. You've got the number 6 that we can be crying out for, but the players in front of him. I mean, Bentancur runs about like an headless chicken, but he's never been the same. I think I'm the same as Simon. I said when he first come, I thought, bloody hell, he's some player. This one, he ain't never quite reached those heights again.
No, I didn't even know he was playing last night until he got subbed.
He's
got
undoubted talent, hasn't he? But
he's him is that injury screwed him, and then first game back against West Ham,
again.
Was it Villa?
Villa.
Was it Cash that smashed him?
Yeah.
Cash, yeah.
And then he's just never been the same since.
Yeah, he's a brilliant player. You know, he hasn't. And Bergvall, he's got undoubted talent, but he's very raw and he's very done. He needs someone else. In there. I'm dreading it now.
Need players who can kick a ball and actually pass it properly.
Well, it's like, I don't know if you watched it the other night, Simon, when I was on it. I read out the last 3 games where basically the stats said that there was one person on the opposition that had passed forward more progressive balls than what we did as a team. And one of them was bloody Jordan Henderson, and he's 35 years of age.
Yeah.
That's the problem. He is a presence. He's a bit of a beast, you know, Polinia. He is a beast. He'd be a good captain.
I mean, at this point, I don't know who I want in the middle of the park. And I know last couple of transfer windows, we've been talking about Conor Gallagher, and I always said, nah, don't want him. But I think that someone with that sort of an energy is probably what we do need right now.
But I don't know if he'll want to come to us because he loved Chelsea, didn't he? But I think that with Polinia there, you've got your holding player. Yeah, but I said to you before, Dale, Brennan Johnson, to people that don't support Tottenham, they'll see him as like, oh yeah, but he got the top goal scorers, but he was a lazy fucker. So
the hilarious thing is that those goals were literally his entire contribution for the whole season. He didn't do anything other than those goals.
Yeah, that's true.
When you look at the work some of the other players do off the ball, Brennan doesn't really do any of that.
That is true.
But the thing is, right now, we need the boy. And the thing is I don't know what the hell we were thinking selling him with no replacement in place.
That's criminal, mate. They don't want senior players, not just because they're not obedient. They don't want senior players because they won't make any money on them. That's why they sold Johnson. They thought, bloody hell, we're going to get 35 million for him. We're going to get that again.
The thing is, we ain't going to make any fucking money in the Championship either. So they need to work out what the hell they're doing. So they can save money. I think at the moment, we need to be looking at 27, 28, 29-year-old players.
We do, yeah. Yeah. What do you think about the rumours of Bowen coming over, John?
I don't think he'll come over. Not at this stage, not in January.
You don't think he'll come over?
His father-in-law wouldn't let him do that.
No, not in January. I think he's too loyal to the Irons, isn't he?
Would you be happy with that signing, though?
I mean, he's a player.
He is a good player, but
he's all right.
The thing is, beggars can't be choosers, can we? Aye. We can't be choosers, you know what I mean? That Edison, I keep saying this, he plays for Atlanta. He's a beast of a number 6, so you could rotate him with Polinia. £50 million they want for him. We've been linked to him for the last 18 months. Why don't they just go and get him then? Give him the 50 million.
They don't want to pay Lou, do they? This is the thing. We keep going around in circles. It's Enoch want value over risk, don't they?
Yeah. It's not. Sometimes you've got to bite the bullet, ain't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're not going to do it, are they?
John, then the man says, great rant on your video today, John. What was your
Yeah.
rating about it?
I was just slaughtering, ain't it?
I think many, if not 90% of Spurs fans know it's the problem, don't they? They do know they're the problem.
Yeah, but they're not. All the YouTubers, all the fans know they're the problem, but they still keep blaming the manager and the players. And you can't blame the managers and the players when it's Enix recruiting the managers and the players just to make. Like, we're just an asset, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're not a football club, look. Breaks your heart what's happened to Tottenham, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's true enough. Right. Been on it just over an hour. Sorry you missed the show, man, but you can watch it on YouTube when it loads up itself. But it's that time again. Hey? Shalom. Come and get me. No one's got me yet. This might be worth a lot of money soon, so we might not win another cup. No one's predicted fuck all. So, but we are allowed 2 predictions tonight, right? 2 predictions for the Villa game. If Villa rest players, we'll lose 2-0. This is me going first, right? If they don't rest players, we'll lose 4-0. So get your predictions in if you want to win a rare LJ Spurs. What's your prediction then, John?
Well, Aston Villa.
Yeah. I said mine. If they rest players, we'll lose 2-0. If they don't rest players, 4-0. That's how confident.
3-2 to Tottenham.
Hey,
Come on, you Spurs, fucking you know what I mean?
you told me earlier you was having a drink. Have you had a drink, John?
No, I'm on cups of tea at the minute, Lou. I've just bought myself some bran and some crack.
Simon, come on, man.
I don't know. I mean, the way I feel, I am so pissed off with it all. I in my head, I'm like, someone's going to do us by double figures sometime soon.
Oh,
You're a positive side.
And I'm normally the last one to get it down, but I have got the foot. It's just like, I literally, this club, I don't need this negativity in my life. I honestly don't. But yeah, I'm just drawn back in every time. And you think,
yeah,
this
what
might
I mean,
be the week.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we've got the players, well, not anymore because they're all injured, but we do have a squad that should be capable of qualifying for one of the European competitions. And we're not even close to playing any of that. And it's just like, you look at it, and Villa, if Villa turn up, I think we're getting tanked 5-0. And
Look at
I
that.
think if they rest a bunch of players, we'll still get turned over, but maybe it will be like 3-1. We're getting dicked one way or the other.
I think Simon's going to get the cup, isn't he?
We are, yeah. He might be, yeah. Go on then. What's your prediction? You'll probably say 9-0 now. Fucking hell. So I'll tell you what, imagine it after what Simon just said, John, and we're sitting there, 96th minute, bang, the 10th goal goes in for Villa.
Oh, fuck off, Lou. I did read. Do you know what else I did read, Lou? You didn't mention in the transfers that we was looking at a goalkeeper.
I haven't seen any because what I do, I have got some links, right? But I'd only ever put on the links what are like known to be reliable. Otherwise, I'll be on here with like 102 people. Well, who's the goalkeeper then?
I ain't got a fuck. He was Real Madrid's second goalkeeper. I can't remember his name offhand. My dad's going to kill me for not remembering. But
this is another thing, John. There's not a lot of proper, as I would say, concrete links this time either. Which can be a bad thing.
That's good though, isn't it? Yeah, to dare is to shit. Fuck off, Binny. To dare is to do, brother.
Everyone's had enough, haven't they?
So all we've got left is a motto.
Pigeon hat trick, 3 off his beak into the top right corner, and we lose 4-3.
To a cash.
Look, of all people, it would be.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? He could be. He could be getting the cup, couldn't he?
He fucking might be. Yeah.
He's putting the mockers on us now, Lou.
It's sad though, isn't it? Because like I said to you the other day, don't want to keep coming on him and trying to have a laugh about it and all that, but it is depressing. But I'm like Simon, it will get to whatever time the kickoff is, and I'll be sitting there thinking, we can do this. And I don't know why I do that. But then John says it's hope that kills you. It is, because I will convince myself that we can somehow do this.
Yeah.
We always do it.
Just remember the glory days of why we supported Spurs, Lou. Remember 1981.
Yeah.
Remember 1982.
Yeah.
Remember Garth
84?
Crooks, Chrissy Houghton.
I can remember '84 Cup final like it was yesterday.
Yeah. I cried when we won. Absolutely beautiful day.
87 cup final was a bit more painful, wasn't it?
I'm not going to afraid to admit this, Simon. I cried there because I got a slap off my mother. That's how I can remember that, because she said, she gave me a slap and said, what are you crying over football for? I was absolutely gutted.
What an hard lady.
Oh, she's one hard lady, was she, Simon? Gore. Right, so that's the predictions. 4-3, he's saying. Pigeon hat-trick. If he gets an hat-trick, I'll send you 3 mugs. I don't like it in Milton. I don't like it in Milton as his things, because that means I've got to send it to Australia. I can't afford it.
Cool. I was watching Paul Walsh the other day on TikTok, as it goes.
He wasn't
He
watching
tells
the
a good
same
story.
No, I was watching it when he played Liverpool and scored against Liverpool. That must be why Liverpool wanted to buy him. He was a good skillful player, he was.
Yeah, I used to like Paul Walsh. Bit mouthy as well.
Yeah. That's why I like Romero, though, and Richarlison. It's not just for their ability. I love shithousery. I love it.
Yeah.
I do like people who won't jump up on the pitch and have a bit.
That's the beautiful part of the game, is the shithousery as well, isn't it?
Simon, anything else to add?
Yeah, all I want is for the boys to go on that pitch and just put. I keep saying it, and it doesn't ever happen. But maximum effort's the minimum requirement. All they have to do is go out there and put a shift in, and they're not doing it. Sometimes they play a little bit of nicey and they get a goal here or a goal there, but they don't ever look like they really want it. And that's all we can ask of them. Do
you think it's preparation? We're not prepared enough for some of these games that Thomas Frank's not preparing them right.
I don't know. They just don't look hungry at all. They look like they're happy to pick up their $100,000 a week and just chill on it.
I know what you're saying there, because I've been saying that to my missus. Some of them look so relaxed and chilled. It's like, what are you doing, mate?
The thing is, though, John, if they come out with that sort of attitude, or it looks like that, it says to me that they don't believe in this system of what they're being asked to play. But I said to you before, when someone said to me, well, why do you keep saying you'd have Harry Redknapp in as an interim? I said, the reason is because all footballers at any level like to be told, go out there and enjoy it, express yourself, freedom. That is why I think that the players loved Ange, whether we agree with what he done or not. You know what I mean? They don't like being restricted footballers, do they?
I still think it comes down to a lot of preparation prevents piss poor performance, doesn't it? You know, that the old army thing.
Sorry, I was laughing at his comment. What did you say?
Oh, sorry, Lou. I said the preparation prevents piss poor performance. Like, it's like an old army saying.
But if I said to Simon,
how to prepare to fail.
Simon, if I said to you tomorrow, right, you're playing in centre midfield, you ain't got to sit there no more. I want you to go out there and express yourself. You're going to think, fucking great. What I'm saying is, if you're used to playing like restricted, can't go over the half line, cover the back four, Simon. But then the next day, I'm like, right, have a go at you, Simon. You can just have freedom. You'd like that. All football.
And I think that if he said that to Xavi, that he'd absolutely love it. It's like, look, go play a free role, play across the midfield, and get yourself involved in some attacks. Go and enjoy it, create some stuff. But it always feels like everything is too rigid for Xavi, and it's not that he plays offensive.
It's like they're playing with the handbrake on, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well, my fellow Shalomers, we've tried to have a laugh about it today, even though we know we're shit. So let's come on Saturday and see if we're still shit. And hope we don't get no more injuries. Otherwise, we're in big trouble. We'll have to get the old boots out.
Yeah.
We need to pull something out of the bag Saturday, don't we? Because otherwise, all we've got is relegation battle to look forward to.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you now, as I said to John Simon, the toxicity around that stadium, especially if it's hammering, because the FA Cup means a lot to Spurs fans, don't it?
Yeah, I mean, when we were growing up, we'd won it more times than anybody, and then
we are the shit that sticks, mate, because they can't run. They're not allowed to run. They're told to not run. All right then, boys. That's it then for me. Good to have a little chat. Let's keep smiling. And yes, so the bottom line is, in summary, we do feel for Thomas Frank, even though we're not happy with what he's doing. And let's hope he gets backed. If he doesn't get backed, Eric can fuck off.
That's right, Shalom.